What's up, everybody? I'm so glad that everybody that was able to listen is listening in. So, today, of course, I want to talk strongly about a conversation that I had with somebody earlier today. And the conversation was so basically, the conversation was it was like the guy that she was with wouldn't let her come into her feminine energy. And then I hear conversations where they always say, like, basically, they don't want to give a man those type of things if he wasn't deserving of it. Those are the things I hear. Let me go over them again. So the first thing, one of the biggest things that I hear is that somebody is, when they're with somebody, that man did not let them get into their feminine energy. That whole feminine energy thing, like, I feel like either you have it or you don't. You display it or you don't. You can't sit here and act like you're sitting here damn near a tomboy, but the right man will put you in feminine energy. You walk around here, you talk loud, you do certain things, and then you scream that you have feminine energy. And I feel like, okay, if you have that feminine energy, to me, when I see feminine energy, it's feminine energy. That's what she is all day, every day. I don't see much different. Then you have the ones that give you their ass to kiss and tell you that they only give that feminine energy to, and I see this even when I watch it on TV. You'll sit here and watch like shows like The Real Housewives of whatever the hell, and you will see these women sit there and say that same thing, like, they'll be that way to whoever, but then when they're with somebody, all you see is them still showing their complete ass. So it's to say, when does the feminine energy start? If either you got it, because I don't believe that it's just something that you pull out of the garage and you just use it like it doesn't make sense for me. If you're going to tell me that you have feminine energy, it's because the minute you caught my eye, that's all I got from you. To me, that's the difference. If you want to sit here and say, and I'm not saying that this is everybody, this is just what I've seen. And I'm giving you my experience. And my experience is that I don't see too many women that are able to disconnect the two, to be able to be a boss telling everybody what to do. Or maybe it's this. If she, like, let's say if she's a CEO of a company and she's telling all these men what to do on a normal basis, and then when she gets home, she's telling the plumber, she's letting the plumber be the man of the house, or however you want to put it, because, everybody, I hear this a lot too. The whole, we supposed to be equal, but, and I know this is an extreme, but this is something that I do want to explain. For most men, and that's why I'm saying most men, because I know this is not all men, because there are a lot of like real weak ass dudes out there. But if me and you were in the bed laid up together and somebody kicks in that front door, in the back of a man's mind, a real man's mind, he knows that might be his last moment, his last day, because he knows that he's going to have to take that L for the family. He's not going to let you go out there. He's not going to let his kids go out there. He's going to be the first one that's going to have to die in this situation, or he's going to have to figure it out. But then I hear a lot of women that even undermine that shit and be like, well, I'll just buy a gun. Well, I'll just get a dog. Well, I'll just call the police. I'll just get a good alarm system. I'll have cameras around my house. Like everything to say besides valuing what that man is going to sacrifice. All the masculine energy that your ass got, it's gonna go right out the door. And if you're one of the few that wants to take that bullet and want to get up and go downstairs and go check, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like if this is gonna prove that we equal, go ahead. We got other things. I'm not like, and the thing is, that the funny thing when I was talking to, my friend about this situation, she was like, the main thing is that, the value of respect and the value to be, equal, being able to make the decisions as equals, be able to do this as equals, be able to do that as equals. And I'm just like, okay, I understand all that. And she was like, for the most part, most women have to stay in some type of masculine energy. And I'm just like, yo, why the fuck do you keep like you keep putting that masculine energy thing in? Like it's so easy to turn off and turn on. And if it's so easy to turn off and turn on, why can't the average person see it be turned off? And even when you in a relationship, for some odd reason, the most big arguments in those type of situations is because of those situations. So if we're speaking on just that aspect of it, where do we get any type of like understanding between one another? There's a big disconnect between us. And there's no understanding. I would love for somebody to come on here and tell me that I'm wrong. That you know what? Nobody could come on here and tell me that it's a switch that they can turn on and turn off. Unless I was able to wake up, go to sleep, wake up on a day-to-day with you for a while to see. Like, you can't sit here and give me your little goddamn reputation. And that's the thing. I had this one chick tell me, I know who you supposed to know who you gonna marry in life in 3 months. I said, 3 months? Man, please. I can give you somebody fake as hell for a whole year. I can give you somebody fake as fuck for a whole year and you wouldn't even know it. Smile at you at every turn. Compliment your flaws. Make you feel like you're on cloud 9. And pull Aladdin's carpet from under your ass and you wouldn't even know it. It's really gonna be hard out here. The more and more they have these apps out here, as long as they have all this, like dating is not dating anymore. Dating is more so everybody's on a different accord, different agendas. Something that I'll mention this real quick. I'll bring this up because I was having a conversation with somebody and I was dead ass about this. And they was telling me something else. So let me get into it. So I was telling her that, for me, and this is me personally, I always say this, but for me to get into a committed relationship, to me know that I want to be exclusively dating you. Like when everything else is past, the mental stuff, all this stuff, the looks, the mental, the conversations, the going out, all that stuff, I still would not be able to say that I want to exclusively date you if I don't know how our sexual chemistry is. And she said that she's the type of person to where she will not do anything with nobody unless that she was in a committed relationship. And I was just stating to her that it would be very hard for me to do that because I've had experiences to where I was really feeling somebody and this person wouldn't let me do a lot of things with her. And then we finally did something together and it wasn't what I expected at all. And it kind of made me go kind of cold. It wasn't something that I was trying to do on purpose, but it was like my interest was lost. And it kind of sucked because like I was really liking this person. And then she was really like, well, you couldn't have made it work. Is that important? I was like, that's the dumbest fucking question in the world. That is stupid. I don't know, maybe just to me, but it seems like that would be something that is very important in most people's relationship. And it would have been with mine. It would have really, really, really been shitty for me to get in this relationship with her, knowing that I did not enjoy her in every aspect. It'd be what, like a more so like a pity relationship, I guess. And I wouldn't have called it that because, like I said, I enjoyed a lot of aspects about her. There's certain things that I didn't 100% agree on. There was a lot of things I didn't agree on with her, but all in all, it was a pretty decent relationship. And, and I kind of brought this up because even that person was like, with the people that she was with, she always had to display masculine energy. And I'm like, damn, why does this word get thrown around so much? Like everybody wants to use this word masculine energy. It's like, I hear you when you say masculine energy, but maybe that makes a difference to like soft guys, or maybe that makes a difference to weak guys. But when a woman says that she's coming with masculine energy with me, it makes me laugh. And when like, and I'm not sexist at all, but you can't sit here like how she used to always want to try to say, you got to understand that we're equals. We're on the same level. And I was like, no, I don't agree with that. Like we naturally have, damn. I was about to lie because some of these dudes don't have it no more because I don't know. But for most guys, they have masculine energy because they just have it. It's not created. It's just what it is. So when I hear a chick 4 foot tall or 5 foot tall or 110 pounds or whatever the hell, and I'm looking at this person and I'm 6'2", 250 pounds, and this person talking about I got masculine energy like she got bigger nuts than I do, it tickles me. But why the masculine energy? It's something I want to know. It's like, why do so many women feel like they have to rock around or walk around or rock? I guess I was trying to use both of the words at the same time. Rock around. But why is it the need for masculine energy? And yeah, cool beans that, you have somebody that says like, uh, I work I work in at my job, I'm a manager, so I'm always having to tell people what to do. I'm always having to do this, that, and the third. I always gotta see things through. And I hear all that. That's real cool. That's real cool. That's real cool and all. But Beyonce had the best video. Nah, just bullshit. But yeah, I hear all that shit and it's cool as fuck to hear. But for who though? Because I mean, like, if the object was for women to be with women, and we just give up on all that shit, then cool, then it ain't shit that we can do about it. You can have the biggest dick the biggest dickest energy in the world, but if you trying to like, I don't get it. I don't get why are you running off the same thing that you want? If you're saying that you want a man, yeah, I don't even like the fucking word I want a man. I feel like a man needs a woman and a woman needs a man needs a woman, that, all that shit. So all this want shit is like an accessory. I want a kid because like it's an accessory. I feel like there's a big disconnect. I can't explain it, but I just feel like it's a big damn disconnect. I mean, I can explain it, but it'll take forever. I don't have that long. I'm not trying to be on here all fucking night. It's like consumers, right? Well, not consumers. It's like businesses when they'll try to up the price and get, like, at first they give you a great product. This product was great on the market. Nothing was wrong with it. Nothing at all was wrong with this product. But then next thing you know, you see it in a new wrapper. It's a whole new product. It's more expensive. It's a way more expensive product now. They done up the price of this bitch. And then when you get that product is nothing like the old product. It's a whole bunch of glitz and glamour, but the it's like the inside, the taste of the whole fuck. Like I don't like the packaging is cool. The outside looks cool. Yeah, it's a nice ass new design. But it has no substance. What do you do with that? I don't know how anybody would look at it. Do you supposed to look at it as, this is what this generation, this is what this day and time has brought, and this is what we got to deal with now? That would suck. But that's where it seems like where we're going. It seems like all we're going to do is get to a point to where neither one of us like each other, can stand each other, and don't even use each other for sex anymore, because there's going to be fucking equipment out there now that does everything. Hell, the women have the rose and dildos, and guys have their right hand. Or if they're left-handed, they're left. Because men's toys suck. They suck ass. So is there a upside? I'm trying to think, like, is there an upside to masculine energy? Let me think. I mean, I could understand it if you was a female and you were like had to go out there and get it from the mud and all that stuff. I can understand that. But I also can say, like, I feel like that would kind of fuck you up in the long run. Not financially, because I think a lot of the hustler females, I commend them, especially the ones that, find something, like, how when, like, all right, so I know for kids that are gamers, right? You'll get mad as hell at a kid that knows how to beat you using 2 moves, right? So that's kind of like how a lot of guys, I think, feel about women, like when it comes down, like, to OnlyFans and Instagram and all that stuff. It's like they found the cheat code that a lot of guys can't get in on, because, like, nobody wants to pay to see your crusty ass. So it's like they got like a cheat code to get, like, if you want to get rich quick, you can do this. And if you invest your money right afterwards, you will be straight for the rest of your life. Wow. Most guys, if they're fucking garbage men, they're just gonna be fucking garbage men. Your ass could work at Subway or work at Waffle House or some shit, and then decide to get your little happy ass on camera, and voila. So I don't know. I see the perks in being feminine. Like, I look at a lot, like, I get on this little site so I can get on live and stuff, right? And then I look at these people's pictures and shit, like the people that I'm about to watch. And they can look the most femininist in their picture to get you to click on them. Right? But once you click on them, they look, act, and everything totally different than what they display you as a picture on their screen. And a lot of it, you would want it to be this pretty feminine ass energy that you see, because yes, the image that they clickbait you with be seductive, feminine, soft, and all these other things that they say to not justify, but like put that in a category. And then you click on that shit, and then some are chumping folks off. I was listening to one conversation where the girl was like, yo, suck my dick. Suck my dick. I'm like, oh, damn, you got a dick? Shit. Like, it was like, no, I was asking somebody, it was like, yeah, that's how females talk up north. I was like, oh, okay. That sounds sexy. That sounds so sexy. But I'm like, why though? Like, it didn't even seem like that situation was called for. Why that? And this might just be me because like the next guy, somebody like a Jim Jones or some shit might like extra hard and aggressive women. I don't know if I can say the same. And maybe and maybe when I look at stuff like that, you look at, is it because, the females in the family of the person like that will accept it, where most of the women in his family, they had masculine energy. So it's easier to deal with a woman with masculine energy than a woman with feminine energy, because they both come with their own perks and their own pros and their own cons. Like, you'll have more of the down for whatever mentality, but you won't get that ride or die mentality. You might get that from the masculine. You'll get it from the masculine energy chick. Like, she'll do all that shit. It's the craziest thing. I always say God didn't give us everything. If you got a nice body, you got a shitty personality. And if you got a nice body and a shitty personality, your breath stink. And if you work out every day, you get muscles and all that shit, then next thing you know, you end up bald. Or you might see this handsome guy, he might be with a good conversation and everything, and then next thing you know, y'all get to the bedroom, he only got like 3 inches. Or if you see and you meet this girl and she's like the best person in the world, and you get to see everything that she's about, and she's amazing, and you get to that situation to where y'all end up in the bed together and she got the meats. Arby's. So, I just feel like you just take a gamble anywhere you go. Like, you might find a woman with masculine energy that actually can turn that shit off. And actually will cater to her. Well, not cater these days. They take that shit as a negative. Y'all know what? Y'all don't. Everything is so fucking negative these days. Everything is so fucking. Everything is seen so fucking negative these days. Everything. If a woman is doing something for her man, she's a pick-me. If a man's doing something for his girl, he's a what you call him, a simp. Like, they made everything into a negative, and people abuse so much shit. People abuse everything. Everybody abuses, and they could sit here and try to make it like one is better than the other. One race is better than the other. One sex is better than the other, but we all are pieces of shit. Okay. We all have our flaws. And you might not have a flaw like your neighbor, but you got your own. And you could try to mask it as much as possible and then bag on the next person. But let's be honest. People aren't real these days. And I just believe that if we're going to be honest with it, if we're going to be honest with the world, first be honest with yourself. But now, God dang it. My bad, everybody. I'm just rambling now. First on my agenda is just like, I love I love to kick it with everybody. But on a very honest note, if the world does not hit the reset button, I think that we're in a world of trouble. Because if everybody's just free to do everything, there's no regulation, and everything that's regulated is like freedom of shit. Because the more they're trying to make it seem like we're getting more freedoms, it looks like they're taking more away. Or that they're taking it from one and giving it to another. But who am I to judge, right? Who am I to say what's real and what's fake? What anybody's gonna feel? Because society's so split up. You might have somebody be pissed off at me if I said the fucking sky's blue. But that's offensive to the Smurfs. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that's how you feel. What's up, bro? How you doing?
You good?
Yeah, man. I'm just sitting over here just recording a couple of things, man. I just getting on here with a couple of people, and I'm just trying to ask, man, do you feel like majority of the chicks that you talk to display feminine or masculine energy?
Feminine.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah.
What state do you stay in?
I'm from Houston.
Houston? Okay. Yeah. It's hard for me to say that I've witnessed a lot of feminine energy, but the feminine energy is like on the outside. A lot of times when it seems like that the chick has feminine energy, but she like is like bossy as hell, always want to argue with you, get pissed off about shit. So that's why I say, like, I want to just ask everybody and feel like what's their opinion on it. How you feel?
What? When a female tries to be masculine?
Yeah.
I don't feel like females are masculine unless they're trying to be like, let's say for instance, like a dyke. But on the feminine side, I feel like females, it can come out as, they're trying to be masculine, but it's not masculine. It's like that feminine side, that aggression side, whatever, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Females just do that shit. They might want to start arguing, just, they might get an arousal out of that shit. But it can go from wanting to get an arousal to, being aggressive type shit.
Right.
If that answer your question.
Yeah. So do you feel like you and a woman is considered equal in all aspects?
No.
What do you think is like the difference between the two?
I mean, a man is stronger. A woman is smarter, but a man is. Right, did I say it right? A woman is smarter, but a man is stronger. What's up, Jasmine?
So do you think
it's strong female? Huh?
No, I get that, but when you say smarter, right? Do you put into consideration like the logical and emotional way of making like the decisions between the two? Or do you say like or just in period, you just feel like they're smarter than that's fucked up, Mike. Yo. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? How you doing, bro?
What's happening, brother? What's going on with you, man?
Man, nothing, man. Sitting over here running my mouth on my little podcast, man. Hitting up random folks, asking random questions. I got a question for you. You feel like answering something, bro? Hey, do you feel like majority of the women out here these days display masculine energy?
What's up, Steph, baby? What's up, brother? What'd you say, brother? My fault, coolin'. What'd you say, brother?
I said, do you feel like most of the women these days display masculine energy?
You said, what about masculine energy, brother?
I said, do you feel like majority of the women out here these days display masculine energy?
Oh, bro, yeah, I got a real problem with this issue, bro. I'm going to speak on this, man.
What's
real.
up? What's up,
Steph, baby? What's going on? You know we in the mix like Bisquick. But, man, I got to put my foot down, man, for real, because I don't like that, man. My females got to act accordingly, man. I'm not going to have too much testosterone issues with my dame, man. I'm just saying.
But you know, majority of them out here, that's what most of them say. Like, you know, the men out here don't display it enough, so they gotta have it for themselves.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, a lot of times nowadays, females do be doing too much.
Yeah.
On everything. Jasmine, stop it, baby. Don't nobody want you, baby. Don't nobody want nobody in Ohio. I got more money than everybody in your whole city of Ohio. Cameron ain't there no more, sweetie. If you don't stop it on the beat. You feel me? And I'm from California. All y'all motherfucking niggas out there, everybody you look up to want to be like me, baby. Quit playing. You couldn't afford nothing I got. And I don't fuck with bitches with weeds. So you probably out. Straight the fuck up, bitch. You better watch your motherfucking mouth on blood. That part. Nigga, I got more money than your motherfucking mama, bitch. I'll skip you and go right to your mama and daddy, bitch. I'm one of them types. For real. You don't got enough real estate to talk to a nigga like me. All this shit on my neck is for jokes. She said, boy, don't nobody want you. She was a hater. Marquita. Hey, Marquita, tell her I got a bigger bag than her, Marquita. Tell her, baby. Excuse me, baby. I fuck with Marquita. Hey, Marquita, what's going on, baby? What's up, Marquita? Tell little Jasmine, you know what I mean, that I bust her flowers out, man. Tell her flowers to get, look, her flowers will be depleted fucking around with me. Look, we go dollar for dollar.
You said you in California?
Yeah, I know.
You in
California, bro. We fucking around, though, bro. You already know.
Yeah, but I'm in Atlanta, man. Y'all got dispensaries and shit. You see,
Marquita, baby.
Your blunts are even bigger.
Talking about nobody want me, Marquita. She attacked me, Marquita, baby. I didn't say nothing to her, baby. She just got at me, baby. Look, I swear I don't ever call him the B word first. She told me nobody wanted me and everything, and she from Ohio. You know she don't got no money. Look, the bitch from Ohio on blood, she probably never been to New York or California. She over there in Ohio with no bag, mad about herself.
You just pissing everybody off, huh? Is that what we do? But that boy stopped this whole conversation when he seen that shit. Oh, boy, I didn't want to say shit else, but goodness, you know how to push buttons, huh? I can't do nothing but sit back and laugh like a motherfucker. I'll be choking on my shit. You got to stop that shit. That shit's funny. Like, these are the coolest shits ever. Okay, let's see. Who else we gonna get to talk to today? Dun, dun, dun. I thought, oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Another black? What's happening?
What's going on?
Nothing much, my brother. Just having another wonderful day here in Atlanta on my little podcast, the Unbreakable Black Man Podcast. And just asking all my fellow guys, man, about, you know, I had a conversation earlier today about masculine energy with females. and I just wanted to ask a couple of guys or even females that come on is, do you feel like women this day and age display masculine energy a lot, especially a lot more than back in the day?
I think women display masculine energy?
Yes. You know how like a lot of females be like, I have to have masculine energy because the dudes around me act soft.
I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong for a woman to be the president, and a lot of people think it's okay to run a woman as the president.
Elaborate. Why do you feel that way?
I believe in gender roles, and I believe, women should know their place.
So in
being the president would fucking violate that shit.
In gender roles,
you got a lot of people trying to fucking do shit just to do it. Like, they want to be the very first woman. They don't care about actually doing the job. They want to be the very first. When
men were first doing things for the first time, we were doing the same thing. So I can understand where they're coming from, where they want to be the first to do such and such and such and such. Do I feel like that displays masculine energy at a lot of aspects? It all depends on what they're trying to do. Do I feel like we should have a woman president? I don't give a fuck who the president is as long as she could do the fucking job. Now, the women that are in office right now...
Most of the women that are in politics can't do the job. And that's clear.
I can't 100% agree with that, because I've seen certain ones handle what they need to. Now, the ones that are on TV, a lot of the ones that are on TV can't do their jobs. True. But that's because they're trying to live a certain life that is under the spotlight, and so every flaw that they do is getting magnified. And do I feel like any of them belong in the presidency? No, I don't feel like none of them do. But I'm not going to sit here and say like a woman couldn't do it. If she could display that she could, I would let her do it. Because let me ask you this, right? We're talking about gender roles, right? We're talking about gender roles.
But then that sends a message to all the women that, saying that they could do that shit.
But it's not. But all right, so look at it like this, right? So I'm a business owner, and I know that there's a shit ton of competition out there, right? I'm not going to just be like, okay, there's a lot of competition out there, and I'm going to give up. Of course, yeah, okay, they can compete. There's 100 women out here that want to compete. Well, where's the 100 guys? Where's the 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, 600 guys that's supposed to outdo them? It's all about who can do the job better, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it was 1,000 men that built the bridge. I want the smartest motherfucker to build the bridge.
It's also supposed to be a role model and like the leader. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be.
So do you feel like you're the well-kept model of a man right now? And what I mean by that is no disrespect. It's just me saying, like, if you have all these expectations for a woman, or you have all these expectations, then you as an individual should have all your shit together.
Well, I'm not saying a woman should stay in the kitchen, but I think it's wrong to have a woman as the president. I think it's immoral.
But why though? Like,
because she should know her place.
Okay. And her place is the kitchen.
I mean, it could be in an office, if she really wants to be, but not the president. But we deal with like Muslims and shit where that's just not even cool to a lot of countries. And we're supposed to get respect across. I don't agree with that shit.
But see, and to me personally, when I look at more Muslim countries, it is something that is being forced. It's not like this is the masses' opinion. This is you do it our way or die. So it can't be like you just say like what you're doing is completely right, being a Muslim. Like you really put these women in predicaments to where it's like, if you don't do what we say, we'll kill you as a mass whole. And it'll be legit. That's some scary shit. So to be a Muslim woman is to be scared of her own fucking husband, my bro. In those countries. Not so much here, but in those countries, like I know how real it is out there. And that's some scary shit. If you know that your spouse can kill you at any fucking moment. Of course. So
Muslims want respect the president.
Nah. So is it just about the presidency?
Yeah, I mean, at least that should be sacred.
Sacred. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Joe Biden sucks. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know, there is no woman out here that couldn't do the job. Now, if you're gonna say Kamala Harris, I don't think that she's capable. If you're talking about Hillary Clinton, hell no, I don't think that she'll be capable. But if I would say anybody, it'll be fucking Candace Owens, because she got a fucking mind on her, and I like the way that she thinks. But that's just on certain topics. I don't know her as a whole individual. But if I was thinking of any political, and she's not even in politics too much, but if I was going to say anybody, it would probably be Candace Owens. Like I said, my biggest sunshine would be if I ever get a day to be able to interview her, because I would love to pick her brain. Real talk. All right. Look at Jasmine did good. She must be gone because she didn't say shit to his ass. What is up, my boy? What's happening? What's happening?
Man, trying to have some conversations tonight.
That's what I'm talking.
I'm trying to socialize.
So tell me, where are you from?
Houston.
Houston?
From Houston.
Yeah. What part of Houston? Man, I got family out there.
Southwest side.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you a question, bro. So, well, first off, do you deal with women a lot?
I went through a dip in my life, like a period of stasis, and now I'm like,
Hold on. Slow down. You got to explain the dip. What's the dip?
the dip is just non-socialization with anyone, including women. I mean, I had a couple women here and there, but
So I mean,
it wasn't like that though.
What, you was locked up or something?
No, but I might as well have been. Basically, would have. On the inside, I was locked up. I was like, oh, here for sure. But no, I don't. You said what the question was? What?
Well, I was trying to see, because my main question was about, a type of woman's mentality, but it would have to be with somebody that has socialized with, with women. But what do you?
What kind of personality are you talking about?
Well, what I'm saying is,
we're all the same though.
Nah, they're not the same, bro. You got to get the fuck out of here. Come on, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Hell nah. Hell, look. The only type of
they all want one thing.
That's so not true though. See, the guys that do not deal with multiple females will say some shit like that. Women are very complex, my brother, and it's fun to figure them out.
Oh my god!
But if you feel like all women are the same, I feel bad for you. You might as well just get one woman and just deal with her for the rest of your fucking life because all the women are the same.
Well, I'm not gonna say they're all the same, but the more simple you are, the less complicated they are. Because I feel it, you know what I mean? I feel it. I don't have to try to showboat or be a player or nothing like that.
Nah, you don't have to be a player, but you have to. You got to know how to handle them just like they know how to handle us, and I mean that in a positive way.
Yeah, well, if you're getting deep into it, I mean, I wouldn't know, but I had experience just on the outside. That's just what an outsider can say. Like you said, I don't probably have to find somebody that knows more in depth with that, in detail into that, and so yeah. But I like the concept though.
Look, to be honest with you, man, it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. If you don't, talk to no females, nothing. Like, ooh, that's a rough one. That is a rough one. Okay. That dude said he didn't really talk to nobody and nothing. It sounds so sad. I think I'm going to regret this.
And I can't take no more losses around me. That's why I'm saying, what's up, bro?
What's happening? Man, I'm sitting here doing a podcast here from Atlanta, bro, just asking a whole bunch of random ass questions with some people, man. And I'm trying to figure out, bro, do you feel like women have masculine energy these days?
Bro, hell yeah. What the fuck?
Man,
hell yeah,
speak
bro.
on it, my brother.
Hey, look, bro. See, the problem is, bro, this is feel like they begin taking control of. So, like, they feel like they have to reciprocate masculine energy because they, females is emotional creatures. So they feel like, what I'm saying, when you giving them some kind of emotion, whether it be love or whatever, they want to reciprocate the energy. And when they feel like they being taken control of or taken advantage of, motherfucker trying to be misogynistic towards their ass, they try to flip the script. But flipping the script is by them being masculine. You see, how you gonna be a feminine creature, but you trying to be masculine? It don't work like that, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yo, so you know how they say that they can turn that shit on and off? Do you feel like they can do that shit for real, for real? I feel like when they have it, they have it. I say that feminine energy is some shit that you just have. It's not something that you turn on and off.
No, women have feminine energy regardless, and they willing to let it out and shit. But they suppress that shit because they trying to put on a facade and show a different side of themselves to prove a point to niggas that, I'm independent, I don't need your broke ass, or they so hurt. You feel me? The whole time, bro, you gotta understand they still emotional at the same time. They just portraying all of this masculine shit to try to, because that's the only way they could, they feel like they could get their point across to a masculine person, a real male that's gonna put their ass in their place. But then again, niggas be out here acting like straight bitches, and then they feel like they so high and mighty they could undermine their man, but shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just not their role.
Yeah.
But that's how they come.
Yeah, to me, my little 2 cents in that shit, bro, to be honest, I agree with a lot of things that you said. And the only thing that I hate is like majority of the guys that I be seeing out here be displaying. It's like we not going to get that masculine title back if we not stepping up to do certain things. Cause I don't, like I tell people all the time, like I'm not going to deal with a chick with masculine energy. So if every chick out here with masculine energy be out here and then every guy has my personality or my mindset and won't deal with that shit, after a while, we just going to be totally disconnected.
Hey, see, look, with them females that got that masculine energy, they feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like they want to get put in a place, and they want to feel like a motherfucker putting them in a place, though. You feel? And like, and then I feel like sometimes when females portray that shit, they be trying to basically, like, trying to tell a motherfucker in a certain kind of way, not directly, but tell a motherfucker like, you ain't stepping up and playing a role, you ain't being a man or whatever they idea of man is. On the guys, that's what they think.
Yeah, facts. Because how the fuck you know what a man's supposed to be like, and you ain't had no man in your life, never. So how the hell you gonna tell me what the definition of a man is?
And females try to undermine they men. And you know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker really tell them what's good for them, they undermine them, try to go under what they say and be like, nah, you ain't, it's supposed to be like this. Watch the bam. Whole time. You ain't even, see, like, females don't give men enough credit. They expect so much, but they don't understand, like, I'm the motherfucker that when the plumbing go bad, I'm fixing that shit. Your car go down, you feel me? I'm doing handyman shit.
Facts.
You feel? They don't take all that shit into consideration because they like, that ain't shit. That's something you supposed to do.
Yeah. Or they'll say that they could pay for somebody to do that shit.
See? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can pay for somebody to do that.
Yeah.
But at the same token, you talking about this paying for shit, how is you getting your money? You know what I'm saying? You working? Now that's a different story, bro. When you talking about how you getting your money, cause you know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna lie, I feel like for a female, shit, motherfucker, I don't know. When I was younger, bro, growing up, I'm from Chicago, bro. Motherfuckers say, man, females should never be broke growing up. And when I heard motherfuckers saying that, I'd be like, man, what you mean by a female should never be broke growing up? You know what I'm saying? I never understood what motherfucker mean, but I understand now, though, being a black male for growing up, females don't have that same struggle as men have.
Facts.
Even though I know some people be saying, like, females shouldn't be broke because they got a pussy and they can sell it. But I'm not even thinking in that front.
There's so many different ways. Yeah.
I'm thinking on the frequency of you don't got to face the jail time and get into it with niggas outside in the street, going through all this street shit, getting locked up, getting ridiculed, like type shit like that. You feel me? You a female. All you focus on is going to school, getting money and shit. So you a female, you shouldn't worry about being broke because you ain't out here going through the same shit that we going through. But some motherfuckers mean it in the context of you have a pussy so you can sell it. You should never be broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you could use that shit in so many different aspects because, like you said, like they could be in school doing that shit. They could either be in school doing that shit. They could be in the strip club. In the strip club, you're not selling your pussy, but you displaying it. You could be on OnlyFans. Some motherfuckers making damn near $1 million doing OnlyFans. Or if you were selling your pussy.
I done talked to a couple different females. They had like, man, I need to get this money. Why the damn they showing me subliminal signals and shit. They like, man, shit, motherfuckers on OnlyFans. Bitch, you want to do OnlyFans? You can do it. You feel me? So like, man, because if a motherfucker see, like, if a nigga ain't providing how he's supposed to be, and they see another motherfucker making it on OnlyFans or they prostituting, whatever they doing, they finna fall in line. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't providing.
Would you fuck with a girl that had an OnlyFans?
Bro, I fuck a bitch that got an OnlyFans. I ain't fucking
of course,
with no bitch.
Of course. But okay, that one I'm asking now. Yeah, that one I'm asking, cause that's a question right there. Of course you'll fuck them.
You know, our relationship got stipulations to it. Like, you know what it is. If you on that OnlyFans shit, me and you, we only got our only relationship. You know, you get the hot 40 and it's over with. Maybe ain't nothing else going on. You know what I'm saying? But than that, you know, we got chemistry and shit. Man, we on some of that type of shit. It's different.
Yeah.
This is, you know,
And I be seeing a lot of bitches, they want to get tricked on. Like, that's what it is, bro. That lovey-dovey shit, sometimes females feel like it's overrated. Motherfucker want that money. See, motherfucker got it confused. They say the love of money. They say, no, this is the thing. Motherfuckers say money is the root of all evil, bro. Money is not the root of all evil, bro. The love of money.
That's what I was just about to say. It's the love of money. Yeah.
Bro, you know how big of a difference that is? Motherfuckers say money is the root of all evil. No, it the fuck is not. Money is not the root of all evil.
When you put that when you put the value of money over everything, when you put the value of money over love, when you put the value of money over a relationship, when you put the value of money over your family.
Hold on. Wait a minute. That second part, when you put it over the value of love, that's why they say the love of money. Because you putting too much value on that shit.
Yeah.
Money. You putting it over love. Love is all, bro. Love is everything, bro. No bullshit. Like when I got on this live, if I was to come on this live and I was on some bullshit, like that's not no love. You feel me? Love going all kind of different ways, bro. The motherfucker be like, it correlate with respect too. So if I got on this bitch and I was talking real crazy, whatever, you're like, man, this nigga ain't a motherfucker that I can talk to.
Yeah.
But when I get on this bitch, we could talk about some shit. Motherfucker be like, oh yeah, he cool. We could talk about some shit. We could relate on some shit. Some people you just cannot reason with, folks. Some people just.
Hey, I'ma fave you, bro.
Yes, sir, no question.
Hey, I be on this bitch all the time, late nights, man, podcasting, man. Hit me up, check me out. Hit on me sometimes. Hey, hit on me sometimes. I mean, hit me up sometimes. Man, goddamn, I be trying to talk fast and be fucking words up. Be sounding crazy as hell. What the hell's wrong with me? Hey, man. What's happening? What's happening? It's kind of fun when I'm chatting with random people. You get to hear different aspects and you get to see different things. And don't forget that I played the devil game earlier, which was a shadow to see if I was a nice person or not. And I passed. Even though I couldn't read some of those words with my illiterate ass. But I'm glad that, the outcome was pretty cool. Oh man, there's a lot of folks on the. Oh well, these are the same motherfuckers that. Okay, I'm like, it's a lot of people here. The motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers that you had on earlier. Day. And of course, maybe like, oh. Thank you for tuning in to the Unbreakable Black Man Podcast. Remember to listen out for up and coming shows, and you can also follow me on all social platforms at Unbreakable BMP. If you would like to reach out with topic ideas, or even if you would like to be a guest on the show, you can always reach me by email at theunbreakablepodcast@gmail.com. As we close out, always remember your tongue is strong, but your mind is even stronger. So stop just talking about it and make shit happen.
If you're trying to find love, know it's hard to keep. Even when it gets tough and you wanna leave. Take a look into your eyes where I